Hey guys, we are going to be discussing something kind of simple today, but I think you're still going to learn something new from it. We're going to talk about selecting text and all the different ways that you can do it. So there's actually quite a few. All right, we'll get started with some of the basics. We have maybe the most simplistic is just clicking and then dragging, which allows us to select precisely what we want. We can double click on a word, it'll select the entire word. If we triple click, it'll actually select the entire paragraph. We have the option to click a word, hold the control key, and click on another word, and we can select non-adjacent text. We can click in a spot, move our mouse, hold the shift button, and click, and it will select from the beginning of our selection point until our final selection point. We have the option to hold control and click. When I hold control and click, it actually selected the entire sentence from beginning to end. So basically from the last punctuation point until the next punctuation point. So that's pretty cool. I can go ahead and just click in a spot, hold the shift key, move my arrow to the right, move my arrow to the left, move my arrow down, or move my arrow up, and we'll select one line at a time. I have the option to hit Control A, which will select everything on my documents. I can come over here into the left margin. If I click one time, it'll select an entire line. So whatever line I'm next to, when I click one time, it's going to select that entire line. If I double click, it will select the entire paragraph. And if I triple click, it'll select everything. Okay, so we're up to about 12 different ways to select text. So there's quite a few options available. We also have this choice right here which says select, and we can do select all, and that'll select everything. And another choice we have is if I hold Alt and I drag, you can see here that it'll actually just select a vertical block of text. Okay, so there are many different ways to select text. We haven't quite covered every single option, but I've given you several in this example. What I would say for you is you don't have to necessarily memorize every single way to select text, but the whole purpose of using the computer is to make you more efficient and effective and faster with your work. So figure out the best ways to select text that work for you. Remember those, learn those, and use those in the future.